You're going to allow yourself to really be like open and seen, even though it could be scary, even though someone might judge you for it, right? When you're vulnerable and you let somebody in, you could be judged, and that can be scary. And maybe in the past, with the Three of Crystals coming out, you are feeling like people in the past have told you that you are too much, or they used what you showed them against you, or things like that. So what you have to do is use discernment. Is this person that you're trying to be vulnerable with, are they trustworthy? You know, allow a little bit and then see. And if you feel like it's unsafe, then you can decide, okay, I can protect myself. And I can protect myself by no longer continuing to give this person energy. If what you're constantly having to do is fight or flee, you're having to fight, or you're fleeing, or you're freezing in someone's presence, is it because you're being triggered from the past, or is it because this person is an unsafe person, right? And so kind of check on that. If they're an unsafe person, then your job as the adult version of you is to protect yourself by removing yourself from that person, removing that person from your energy. They're not in your life anymore, right? But if you're like, no, actually what's coming up is there's some things that are triggering me from the past, or maybe how they're responding to me sometimes isn't working for me, and I can communicate this, right? And if you can work through these things, I do see with the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck, this potential for so much more love to flow. But it all is really starting with you having this secure self-love. So I know a lot of times when we're looking for like a love reading, we want to see like who's coming in, what's happening. But what I'm telling you is that this month of June, for some reason, for this collective, your priority is self-love. And then however that then is playing out in your romantic life, it will play out. But what's happening for you right now, you might be frustrated about your romantic love life. You might be, you're seeing like the things that they're doing or not doing or whatever, and you're missing how you're playing into this. Eight of Crystals on the bottom of the deck. This is also Jupiter in Gemini. So it's kind of like these final lessons, perhaps, with Jupiter being in Gemini before Jupiter moves into Cancer. That transit, maybe that's going to be big for you. Cancer is a very emotional sign, and Jupiter is going to expand this. Because Jupiter is like an expansion planet. So as Jupiter moves into Cancer on June 9th, to highlight the areas where you need to like really allow that emotional self to be there, and like allow that deepening. And you're kind of moving into that space as opposed to being in your Gemini energy, your head space, your air space, okay? And this is going to be an opportunity for a really good new beginning for you, Ace of Wands, and how you move forward in love. We have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands, but it's all based on you. Are you going to choose to allow this? I just saw 2222 on my timer as I just said that, okay? Is this the path that you're gonna walk? This is the divine path. Is this the path that you're gonna walk, where you allow yourself to see, feel, hear, understand you, and then therefore become vulnerable and allow others to do that? Or are you gonna allow your past wounds to rule over you?